Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Ben Country, and today we're going to be putting some new line. We're going to be cleaning, lubing, doing all sorts of stuff to my new reel. Now this reel isn't actually new. I found it in the basement. I've been needing a new medium action reel, and it's going to work great, but it's got monofilament, which I don't like. It's tangled, it's kind of weak. So we're going to throw in braid. We're going to clean it off. I'm going to show you a couple tricks to make it easy, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, now it's going to sound a little silly, but the first thing we're going to do is take a power drill and a stick, and we are going to tighten the stick into the power drill. And this is going to assist us in removing our line quickly. Alright, so this looks kind of ridiculous. We have a stick in the drill, and now we'll just take our reel, open the bail, and let's take the line and just kind of wrap it around the stick. Let's see, let's kind of do a little loose knot to get it started, and then you can turn the drill any way you want and just hold the reel like this, and you'll be able to quickly feed all the line off of it. Alright, so we've got a nice clean reel. Look at this, nice Shimano. And this had a lot of line on it, as you can see. It was newly spooled, but it was spooled years and years ago, so it's bad. Now, this stuff, don't even leave it on your back deck for a minute. Throw it in the garbage immediately, where, you know, birds and animals can't get to it, because, you know, it's bad for them. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is just loosen the drag all the way until the head comes off. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. There's a little dirt here. So we will remember the order in which the bolts and screws go in. Let's take a little, I've got some Abu Garcia reel oil. Put on a little Q-tip and clean off all that dirt and just lube all the moving parts. Oh yeah. And this isn't a perfect clean job. If you want to get really into the weeds with reel cleaning, there's YouTube videos about that. But I just want to dust the dirt and grime off this a little so that it works a little better. Alright, let's put our head back on. Tighten up our drag again. Now this reel is feeling liquid smooth already, but just for good measure, I'm going to take the handle off and put a little lube in there. Alrighty, there we go. Got it off. And not really too much you can do here, but I just drop a little and try to hit the ball bearings in there. And just this all looks pretty clean. Make sure there's no sand. Yeah, let's put it back on. Oh, that's butter smooth. Look at that, boys. Alright, now we're almost ready to put on our line, but before we do that, I got one more little trick. So what happens is when you open the reel and go to cast, the only place the line is going to rub is on this little head here. And it proves that it's really good to have it super wicked smooth and shiny and slippery, so the line just zings off it super easy. So I've got a little car polish. This stuff is pretty old, but I think it'll do the job. Give it a little shake. Put just a little bit on a Q-tip, and we will just run it along that part I just showed you, like this bit, and that stuff getting dry, and that will make your casting game. Ever since I started doing this with a heavy lure, I'm able to add 10 more yards to my cast. So that looks pretty good to me. Let's get some line on. Alright, so I'm going to be using some Cast King Superpower braid line at 20 pounds. It's pretty good for a little medium action trout rod. Now a lot of people do fancy knots and all that bit. All I do is I tie a simple double overhand knot or just a loop knot of your choice. And with that little loop you just made, gotta open it up. I just take some line through that loop, so you can see like this. Be sure to always open your reel. A lot of people forget this step. Open your reel, put that around, and it tightens down around it. Not the perfect solution. Everybody has a little different way they do it, but for me, it works great. I'm gonna be spooling mine with a fishy friend. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Line spooler. So we open this up. Alright, we got it. We put our reel in and secure it like we would on a fishing rod. And from there we'll take our spool of line, poke out the middle, and we'll put it on the little gizmo. We'll close our bail, and then we can just start reeling. Alright, I didn't have the line on secure at first, but all you do is just reel like this and reel all the line you want back onto your reel. So we'll reel. We don't want to get to the point where the line is like kind of falling off, but we want it pretty full. So you kind of got to use your judgment here on when you want enough. And if it's a really big reel that holds a lot of line, you know, you don't need to fill it up to the brim. I have one reel that it looks deceiving, but it barely holds any line. So I fill it up right to the brim, so that line is almost falling off of it, you know. And look at that, boys and girls. Nice braid line. It's wicked smooth. Look how long that spins for, man. That's gonna be great. Action's good. Everything looks great. Super happy with how this turned out, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little tips and tricks I've done around this. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed learning about how I get my reels ready to go, and yeah, you can try it out if you want, and feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you feel like. Alright, good deal. See you guys in the field.